Welcome to a quick tour of Kerfed.com, an automatic way to get sheet metal parts made. So this is an example assembly with a bunch of parts made on CNC fiber lasers, like this 1/8 inch thick aluminum plate, CNC slip rolling, this outer shell with a weldable seam, and then CNC press brake parts, such as the brackets holding these batteries together. So in order to make this assembly, usually what you do is you would make drawings for every single part, and then you divide them between various suppliers. With Kerfed, it's quite a bit more automatic than that. What you do is you save the entire assembly, including all of the junk like the LiDAR and batteries and whatnot, to a single file. And then what you'll do is you'll go to Kerfed.com, get an instant quote, and then drag in your step or 3D XML file. And what Kerfed is going to do is it's going to algorithmically look at every single part and determine if it's a part that's supported by the system, which includes CNC press brake parts, fiber laser parts, water jet parts, CNC slip rolled parts, simple turned parts, etc. So you can see we got the entire assembly, we got a preview in, and we got a bunch of parts that were loaded and supported. So you can see like these riser parts, which were 3/8 inch thick parts. They were designed to be water jet. And you can see that the default material and thickness and finish were set based on the assembly, and the default quantity was set based on the assembly. And since these are 3/8 of an inch thick, it's saying that they're a water jet part. You can see the cycle time. You can see that it's a non-stock material, estimated lead time, estimated ship date. And expedited modes are available as well. For these thinner aluminum plates, you can see that it's a little bit thinner, so you can actually cut it with a fiber laser. And the same ship dates and lead times are available. If you wanted to configure to a different material, you can do different materials, different thicknesses, which are material specific. And then you can do a different finish like anodized hard coat, chromate conversion, any of the standard options as well. And then if you wanted any of these holes to be tapped, we automatically detect tap holes, ream holes, PEM nuts when they're inserted into a hole, and another number of other things, or you can add a note to the shop. Yeah, and for this shell is kind of interesting. It's basically a CNC slip rolled part. So what we do is we fiber laser the pattern, the flat pattern, which you can preview here. It's automatically flattened by the system. And then what happens is it's put into a CNC slip roller, turned into a cylindrical part. And you can actually have the seams welded as well if that's what you need in your final system. And the same as the other stuff, you can configure an anodized or chromate or powder coated finish. For CNC press brake parts, it's similar to rolling. We display the flat pattern. You can configure the finishes and thicknesses, and it will show you which thicknesses are available and which materials. And parts that aren't supported are just listed here. And then setups are billed separately so that you get the benefits of quantity. And there's usually quantity discounts. When you buy more, the setup is amortized over more parts. So once you've configured all the parts how you like them, you can email them to yourself or to somebody in your team, and the emailed quote will be the same as configured here. So you set the quantities here and then email it to yourself or your team, or you can check out now and pay for it immediately. And then you get the parts when the lead time estimated. Thanks for watching.